the president and chief financial officer of Live Nation. Joe, welcome. Got to start with this move toward experiences that we're seeing, but also the difference in this economy between people who got a lot of money and people who don't. There's this Bruce Springsteen, ticket issue, $5,000 tickets. I know most of the tickets aren't $5,000, but it's just such an illustration, right, of how demand remains strong among people with a lot of money and not so much with people who don't.
Well, thanks for having me on. Appreciate the opportunity. We've seen demand really stay strong top to bottom. Across all of our business, we're seeing the fans are buying tickets. They're buying those expensive tickets if they want to sit in the front row. They're also buying the tickets just to get in and see the show. We have an average entry price ticket of $33 globally in the second quarter, which is up only 5% from 2019. And despite the headlines, if you look at all the tickets we've sold, the pricing is up about 10% from 2019, which remains below what the inflation has been in the U.S. over that same period. So, yes, a few of those tickets in the front rows get the headlines, but the reality is this is really an affordable event for the vast majority of people. And we're seeing that in the results. They're coming to the shows, they're sitting on the lawns at the amphitheater, and they're just there to have a good time.
Joe, in so many different industries, we're seeing this kind of post-thick of the pandemic spike and then a cooling of that. If you look at e-commerce, we've seen it, a number of different stocks. What are you seeing when it comes to live events and the demand for those? The post-COVID demand to just get out, have an experience, being around people was so huge. But what are your expectations for 23? Does it continue off of a high base or does it cool?
Yeah, I think one of the things that's different about concerts and these live experiences, we've been growing from 2010 to 2019. We were growing double digits. So this is not an aberration to be growing at this point. It was an aberration to have lost some of that growth trajectory that we were on. And now we've gone back to it. As we look at 23, we continue to feel very good. A few things. First of all, the percentage GDP being spent on experiences versus goods has not yet fully returned to the 2019 levels. So we have some strong tailwinds there. Secondly, as we look at our pipeline of artists that are looking to tour next year, it's never been stronger. Sitting here 6 months out, we've got a tremendous lineup that we'll be putting on sale as we get into the fall. And I think we'll see another great year in 2023.
Coming up soon, you got Bad Bunny, Lizzo, Post Malone. Tell me about how the operations of the business, though, have changed or not over the past couple of years. There was a lot of time to work on technology, on contactless, maybe on some things that increase the wallet spend while people are within the event. Is that happening? Is that paying off right now?
No, absolutely. We're seeing that a lot of what is happening at our amphitheaters, at our festivals, is actually people looking for what's the better experience. How do I not just have the usual show up at the show, but where's the differentiated, whether it's a VIP club or it's a fast lane, it's VIP parking. How do I have even a higher experience? And we spent a lot of the time over the past few years really thinking through what are all the use cases? What are all the segments of the population? What do they want differently? And how do we make sure we can deliver that as they come out of the pandemic and get back to shows?
Have you figured out finally how to monetize that Instagram-driven FOMO? I mean, people are so focused on not just being there, but showing everybody else who isn't there, hey, look, I'm here. How is that working for you?
Well, it's working great for us. You're absolutely right. That is part of why people get out to the experiences. And again, having differentiated experiences. It's great to show you're in the crowd. It's even better to show when you're at the front of the rail or you're in the club and you've got that differentiated experience.
All right. Joe Berchtold of Live Nation, thank you.